I'm going to read the book, How Full Is Your Bucket? I'll tell you who wrote it. Written by Tom Rath and Mary Reckmere, illustrated by Maury J. Manning. How full is your bucket? Felix was putting one of the last blocks on his tower when his little sister came in. "I want to build with you," she said. Felix scowled. "Go away, you're too little." Uh-oh. "No, I'm big." "Stay back or you'll knock it over." "Oh, I can be very careful." "Go away and play with your baby toys, Anna." Ouch, those are not friendly words. Look at how it made Anna's heart feel. This thought came up. She's very angry. The whack! "Grandpa!" shouts Felix. Grandpa shook his head. "Felix, you just dipped from your sister's bucket. Like everyone else, Anna has an invisible bucket. When it's empty, she feels sad, but when it's full, she feels great. Didn't you ever notice your own bucket?" Invisible bucket? Sometimes Felix couldn't tell when his grandfather was joking. But the next morning when Felix woke up, there was a small gray bucket floating above his head. When Felix came down to have breakfast, his mom was in a hurry. "I've got a meeting this morning and it's almost time to go. Anna, sit still." Uh-oh. Felix slipped and Choco Wheats scattered across the floor. "Felix!" yelled his mom. "You should have used the step stool to reach that." Ugh. Felix could feel his invisible bucket and a big invisible drip spill out. Drip, drip. Ha ha! Anna laughed as she crunched the cereal with her shoe. Uh-oh. Drip. "Get the broom and clean this up before you miss the school bus," scolded Mom. With the school bus honking, Felix quickly swept up the Choco Wheats and grabbed his blueberry muffin. But before he could even take one bite, Buster jumped up and grabbed the muffin from his hand. Drip. On the bus. "Hey, look at Felix's new backpack. My baby brother has one just like it. Ho ho." Uh-oh. Drip. Psst, 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 Felix. Psst, psst, psst. Uh-oh. Makes him sad when people talk about him without him knowing what they're saying. Drip. "Watch out, shrimp." That's not friendly. Drip. It was still morning and Felix's bucket felt almost empty. Goodness. Oh, look at Felix's face. As he watched his classmates walk into the room, he secretly hoped they would trip and fall. That's what it feels like when you have an empty bucket. Felix slumped into his chair and waited for something else bad to happen. Miss Bumblenickel walked slowly up to his desk and handed him a paper. He could hardly bear to look. "Felix, you wrote a wonderful story. Would you please share it with the class?" "What?" Felix grinned and he felt a big drop land in his bucket. Drop. "The Gigantosaurus Who Wanted a Pet" by me, Felix. The class grew quiet. They laughed at all the right places and oohed at all the scary parts. When Felix finally read the end, everyone clapped, even Emily, who sat next to him, and she didn't usually like dinosaurs. Felix felt a whole shower of drops land in his bucket. Maybe the day wouldn't be so bad after all. Look at the big drops, plink, drop, plop, drop, all in his bucket. By afternoon, Felix's bucket was nearly full. Look at this bucket, it's so full. Oy, oy, oy. At recess, when he looked around, Felix suddenly realized his grandpa was right. Everyone else had buckets too. What? Even teachers. Here, let me help you, said Felix. Drop. Drop. Here's your baseball, catch. Thanks, dude. Drop, drop. Hi, I'm Felix. First day? Yes, I'm Amir. Drop, drop. The strange thing was that for every drop he helped put in someone else's bucket, he felt another drop in his own bucket. When Felix burst in through the door after school, he shouted, "You were right, Grandpa. I do have a bucket, and I understand how it works." Then he saw Anna's torn doll. "Bad dog!" he almost shouted. Oh no, look. The doggy ripped the dolly's arm off. But before he shouted, he thought, dogs might have invisible buckets too. "Oh, Anna, your doll will be okay," said Felix. "Mom will fix her." Look at her bucket. Her bucket's almost empty. "Oh, Anna, until Mama fixes it, do you want to come and help me build the tallest building in the world with blocks?" Oh my goodness. Oh, look, that filled up Anna's bucket. And they built the tallest building in the world with blocks. The end.